Hello and welcome everyone to part 13 of the Mandolin building series. Today is a really exciting day because today this thing here and this thing here are going to become one. So the soundboard is finally completely finished. As you can see here, the tone bars are inside, the gauze and the F-holes. So this thing here is in its final form. I attached the curved lining yesterday as you could see in the video, and the only thing I gotta do now is go and put it on the belt sander again to make sure that the whole top part, everything here is really smooth and nice. Once that is done, I'm going to put a little bolt in here and in here, and that way I'll be able to move this thing around to find the right position for the soundboard on the rims, and then I can push it down and make a little mark in the soundboard of where this thing has to go. And then I will take a pencil and trace the outline here. As you can see, the soundboard is thicker, longer in some parts than the rims. And so I'm going to mark that, go to the scroll saw and cut the soundboard to its final shape. And then I'm ready to glue this on. Once I'm finished with that, I'm also going to finish the neck. It's completely finished with sanding and everything, but as you can see, this here doesn't have holes, and this here, the tuners, need to go inside like this. And so what I'm going to do today is I'm going to measure very nice and very closely of what I have here and where these needs to go, because the template that I have does not fit a little bit more narrow distance between those four bolts. So that's what I'm going to do today, and then also made the soundboard with the rims. So let's get to work. The soundboard is not glued yet, but it's clamped together with the rims, and I'm now going to use a pencil and outline those places here where the soundboard is still too large, and then I'm going to go to the scroll saw right there and cut it to the right size. The soundboard is to its final size, and it's now really nicely fitting to the rims. It's not 100% yet, so at some parts you see once this is glued that there are little pieces that are overhanging, but that's fine because once this is tuned, the assembly, and then the backboard is attached to it too, I'm going to use the belt sander to get it all to the right size so that everything attaches to itself very smoothly. So yeah, the next step is gluing those two pieces together. Because I don't want to hurt the wood when I'm clamping pieces together, I cut these little pieces of velour leather that I had left, and I'm going to fold these and use these to put these between the clamps so that there are no marks left on the really nice piece of wood here while I'm gluing things together. It is done. As you can see, the soundboard and the rims are mating. Oh, that way is better. So that is an integral part of the Mandolin building. This part here, mating those two together. This is really cool that it worked out. I can already see a couple of things that I would do differently next time that are not perfect yet. But that's absolutely fine. I wasn't expecting to make something absolutely perfect, and considering the tools, I am pretty happy with where I am right now. So the next part is going to be to work on the neck, and I forgot to mention that I think earlier, I started working on the backboard. So as you can see, although I have marks in there, I started carving, and I also started defining the binding edge here. So I have to finish that all the way for the board around and put the holes in the neck. and then I'm pretty much done for today. As you can see, I marked the holes where they need to go, and now I'm ready to drill. I'm gonna start with a super small drill and see if the center points of the holes are exactly where I need them. And if that works out, I'm going to slowly increase the size until I get to the final size, which is going to have to fit one of these. These are bushings, I think they're called, and they go inside the hole to counter the pressure that is coming from the other side. I have 8 holes now, and I used the third drill bit, and so it looks quite good. There are like 2 small corrections that I need to do, but otherwise it looks fairly good. So I'm going to step up to the next drill bit, and then with the next one I'm going to go to the final size already. We have holes on both sides. Worked out quite nicely. I'm really happy with the outcome of this. This is how it's going to look like in the end. So this is where the mechanic is going to go, and I'm going to put these little brushings, as I said earlier, I think they're called, on top, and they're going to go inside. I'm not going to put them inside just yet, and that is because the back side of the neck is going to be painted. And I need to clean those holes again after painting. I don't know if I said that earlier, but the binding edge is done too. So I can begin carving the outside, as the inside is pretty much done here on that board. It's been a really successful day. Tomorrow is going to be finishing the soundboard and attaching this one here to the rim and body that is still drying over there. Thanks for watching the series so far. I don't think I still need to remember you to subscribe, although I still will do it. There are many buttons, just click one of them. Enjoy your day and see you tomorrow.